Hello. Early start? No, it's the same time as always on Wednesday, 7 o'clock. I always do 7. Yeah. How was Gia daycare today? I'm sure he was fine. He's absolutely knackered, like proper tired. We were making dinner, or I was making dinner, and Nick was making some drinks for us. We looked around, like, where's the dog gone? Same dog time, same dog channel. Bonk. and he'd just taken himself off and got his he has like a soft toy, a little fox, and he'd taken himself off with this fox in his mouth. He was just lying behind the sofa, just like he was tired. Greetings and salutations, Paint. You alright? How's it going? I have made some progress during the week. I actually did some painting on my my off night, which was quite nice. I worked on the base, which now has a glittery snow on top of the like the plastery stuff, which looked really weird. I'm going to do another coat. Watching stream while building a Contemptor Dreadnought. Nice. And I added some shrubbery plants. You have made little progress with much other than tidying stuff around the house. Oh, you did a very... Ooh! I saw and I was at work. I was so annoyed. I wanted to watch. I was like, huh. How did it go? Ah, progress. How did it go? How did it feel? Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy it? Which was the main thing. It was okay just to test for two Helldivers. Oh, okay. Helldiver 2 mission. It's weird, especially if you don't have anyone watching to start with. It's very difficult to not feel really weird. Did you have any people in your stream? Just a bot, yeah. So it's difficult to not feel uncomfortable when you're streaming for yourself, essentially. You'll do minis next time. I mean, both. More to motivate you to do more minis. Yeah, exactly. It's a good shout. It's a good way to keep yourself actually doing hobby time. For me, it's the main way to get myself to do hobby time. Because I am otherwise... Well, lazy is the wrong word, but I struggle to motivate myself. Yeah, accountability, I suppose, yeah. Just putting a bit of gloss varnish over this resin, so it actually looks like water, because it was a bit too clouded, or like water, ice rather. Now once that's dry, I'll put the other stuff on. But I also need to add a bit more of the snow sprinkles, because it's not as opaque as I thought it was going to be. So in certain areas the weird white is still shining through and looks like white. Yeah, it's getting there. At the moment it's just, it looks like certain areas still looks like plaster, and I don't want that. I don't want it to look like plaster, so we're adding a bit more in those areas. It really has helped, yeah, absolutely. It's it doesn't look like icing anymore. I just need to add a little bit more in some areas, and then it will be. Then I'll probably be happy enough with it to not want to change too much on it anymore. Which is saying something for me, I guess. Just hello everyone. Hope you're doing alright. You're home sick. No, Mr. Lovegood. You alright? I mean, obviously not, but I just had a little bit of a moan from underneath the desk. Like a proper tired boy. Huff. Hope you're all doing wellish. Same. I hope everyone is doing okay, and that even those people who are feeling poorly will feel better soon. Yeah, still working on the wedding cake. At the moment it doesn't look like icing anymore, which is good. It's I'm adding glittery snow to it, which really changes the texture, and I guess you can't really see it that well with the light. The camera is really like, there's white stuff going on. I don't know what to do with that. But it looks a lot better now than it did last week. It's yeah. Different texture. It's a little bit glittery from which would make sense for like a snow texture. And yeah. I'm just making sure I'm covering everything that looks a little bit looks like plaster. I think just a common cold. You had a fever already yesterday. You had to work anyway, since you realised too late to call in sick about an hour before your shift. I mean, you can still call in sick if you have a fever. If you're sick, you're sick, right? But that would be my reasoning anyway. But I don't know how. I can't remember where you're based, but if it's America, it's probably. One of those horrible things where they go like, well, you left it too late, so I can't find a replacement for you, so you either come in or you be sacked. You don't have to come in at all. Yeah, that can dry. I'll rinse this out. But how are you? I'm all right, thank you. I am. I got quite a lot of work done on my model. Monday, I want to say. So I did a lot on the base. I spent some time weathering the or doing some, starting the weathering on this. So I painted in some damage and some rusty streaky things and some scratches, and I did some stippling pitting, and I put decals on as well, obviously. I should probably, where's my sponge, add a bit on top of that as well. Fenrisian grey. I probably should get the fang for that, because otherwise it'll be weird. Oppa! What was the camera doing again? It just blotted out. It turned it into one big white mass. You're on holiday, vacation, travel time, off, leave, rest and relaxation. Did you miss any? I mean, I don't know. Did you? I feel like any time spent away doing R&R is good time. So even if you did spend time away, still that's better. Oh look, decals, yeah. Hell yeah. Finally. Double dipping. They are very cool, by the way. They are really, really cool decals. I'm very happy with them. It's getting there. I'm actually, like, I walked away from it on Monday a bit worried that I'd fucked it up. But looking at it now, I'm actually quite happy. So that's a win for me, I suppose. If I'm quite happy with what I've done, that's probably there it is. Pew pew pew. Posture check, thank you. And a stretch.
I'm not a shrimp.
And a hydrate. Splash. 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 There it is. So how's everyone doing? Did I see wine? No, no. No, you saw sparkling water with hello? Sparkling water with pomegranate and elderflower cordial. Very tasty, but not alcoholic. I don't really drink much. Like, I will, like, occasionally drink, but only for the flavor, if that makes sense. And that's not really something that I do when I'm alone. There's very rare occasions that I have a reason to drink. Plasma looks good. You went to sleep on Saturday, so missed the results. Well, it's nice though. Nice that you're able to sleep. It's fermented water. Yeah, true. Fucking knackered. Last week was very peoply. Ah, yeah. It's pretty rough, isn't it? If you're not a peoply kind of person, it's pretty rough to spend a lot of time around people. You can still enjoy it, but it's hard work. Yeah, that's it. You're trying to not think of your problems while on vacation. Oh, that's so difficult though. I mean, good on you. But it's very difficult to... it's like trying not to think of a fridge. Or try not to think of an orange. It's like, great. Now I'm thinking of an orange. I think you should head to bed. You're so tired. It was nice to go to... Absolutely. No, it's not bad at all. Go get some sleep. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. You get some rest and feel better. Training Monday to Thursday, friend's 30th Friday, volunteering Saturday, dad's birthday Sunday, training Monday yesterday. Jeez. Yeah, that'll do it. Where do you volunteer? And happy birthday for your dad's birthday. Taking today to Raw. Yeah, I would. Your vegan anarchist club, okay. Oddly specific. Made pancakes, nice. I like pancakes. Pancakes are great. It is indeed an oddly specific place. Glad it's not just me assuming. Good people? Yeah, they tend to be. Or they often are, let's put it that way. They don't always. Doesn't always work out that way, but... Quickly blast the hairdryer. Lots of crossover to jiu-jitsu folk. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. The painting is awesome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do try. I'm going very much out of my comfort zone here with trying to add some weathering to stuff. It is hugely counterintuitive to make something dirty after I've made it all nice and clean. The words are not there, there's no try. Did I do that battle? I did, yes. I painted that on. Like the scratch here, you mean? And I did scratches here as well, and like the... Yeah, no, it's painted on. Very painstakingly on Monday. I was really terrified because I never do anything to ruin a nice paint job, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's quite scary to make something that looks nice and clean to make that dirty. And I don't want to go too far overboard, but I want to make it for once not super clean and tidy, which is kind of scary. Considering how much time has already gone into this model, like the idea of like messing it up now is just terrifying, but we persist, we carry on, be brave, and won't make any progress if you don't try and learn and stuff, so here we are. stressing over the sepia wash. Onwards and upwards, exactly. Like, it makes no sense to me that something that's been plodding through nature and snowy fields and through the cold and the misery, that wouldn't have any rust on it and that it wouldn't be... Yeah, to me there should be... It's part of the storytelling. Weathering gives a paint job its character. Yeah, well, I'm not used to doing it, and it's I find it scary. Normally my paint jobs are very clean and tidy, and things don't look like they've just been through a meat processing plant. But like, it makes sense for things to not be clean, and it's scary to me. I mean, the only argument for that would be the sheer dedication to the chapter serfs and Iron Priest, but yeah, that's true. Which I feel wouldn't really be realistic here. So we, like I said, I'm not going to go overboard, but obviously he looks after his weapon really well, so that might have some dirt in it, but not too much. Not in the field, no, exactly. I suspect a sheer heat generated by the plasma cannon would burn off most of the crud. Yeah, that's probably fair. Actually. This shield should have some in it though. There's no chance that that is perfectly clean and shiny. Oh, I almost forgot those lenses. Muzzle bore barrel on the cannon, yeah. I don't actually know how to paint that. I don't know if I have the time to learn to do it nicely. Super easy. 3 washes, okay. Enlighten me. And if I like the idea, I might give it a go.
There are obviously
he looks
lots
very
of weapons.
happy. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I have enough space though. It would literally just be this edge, this little area there. That's a good find, that. Thank you. Right, I won't sit here and watch an entire video with you guys on, but I'll down the barrel. But it's only got the barrel. This is only the only bit of the barrel. Everything else is. This is the only bit where it fires. I mean, this definitely would have. I think. No one is cleaning the underside of their dreadnought. Not in the field. Right, let that dry and then we'll put some texture, sorry, some pigment paints on there as well, pigment powder. Yeah, I'll have a watch and I might have a play with that on Friday when I have some more time. Have you done any of it with the heat burn on it? Someone's had a cool effect on a guardsman plasma gun. Oh, cool. Why am I doing this with a teeny tiny brush? You Sarah from Sepia, Dragon of Night Chef, Druchi Violet. Oh, wow. It's gonna pick us when you have. Okay. And I did transfers. Hell yeah, I did transfers. If you have microsol and microset, transfers are pretty easy to do. At least I feel they are. I haven't had any issues with them. Main issue was them swimming off the paper a bit too early and then having to carefully coax it back onto the transfer paper and put that so you can pick it up without ripping the decal. Okay. Stick that in here for a sec so that it can dry the right way up. Okay. Make sure I don't roll over my dog. Turn my heating back on as well because it's cold. Oh, a really sweet message from Nivian. Ooh. I've just noticed White Wolf has gone live, so I'm going to drop a quick lurk in the chat there. Make sure I mute the site though. But yeah, it's probably one of the scariest things that I've ever done is a model that I was actually really happy with, looking all clean and shiny, and then doing battle damage on him. It's been somewhat terrifying. Thank you, White Wolf. Probably can't hear me just as I can't hear him, but we still appreciate it. I want to get a clean piece of sponge, but my dog is in the way of the drawer and he's very much asleep and I don't want to wake him up, so we're gonna persevere. Oh, I should probably hold my model in my camera range so my camera can actually focus on it, and probably move these little prommies because they're super in the way. Better. Yeah, there are a couple of things that I've strangely managed to completely miss while painting. Namely, being the lenses in there. I should grab a special. I'll use this for my metallics. I'll get a fresh one for my actual water. Yeah, the lenses on the inside of the passenger side thingy. And what the hell is floating in my cup? Just noticed an unfinished purity seal on one of your dreads. Oh my god. On a picture? Just put pictures in the Discord. Arr. That looks really cool, actually. That's the heat damage. Going to the pool? Nice. Enjoy. Live your life to the fullest. What colour are we? The lens can go red. The light. I'm very annoyed that that's there. You can expect to complete the product when you get back. Oh god. No pressure. No pressure. Red for the lens. Later. Yeah, live your hides indoors, avoid what people hate. There's no shame in that. I happen to love everything inside. My house is where my stuff is, so of course I'm going to like it here. Lens and the light will be yellow. And I'll have to God. happy. I loved COVID. COVID was great. People, yeah. People actually cleaned their shopping trolleys and kept their distance when they were inside, which I think beautiful. I very much appreciated that. I sent a really snarky Instagram reel to my work group chat. Basically, a building site, and the caption is "electricians when they arrive on site," or when the electrician arrives on site. And I think it was like "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me" kind of music, and he was doing like slut drops and stuff. I was like, yeah. So I had to put that in my work group chat where everyone's an electrician. So yeah. I've had a like so far, so we'll see. We'll see if anyone else can see the humor of it, or it's just me who finds these things really, really funny. This is a too big a brush. For what I am about to do. Morituri te salutant. Those who are about to die salute you. That's a dry paint that won't shake. It's one of those funny things, like, I'd never considered using a dry paint as a not dry paint. Just like diluting it so it becomes not dry. Until I did a painting class at our local hobby store, and someone said, or the teacher there said, no one's stopping you. It's a great colour, it's a great orange. Just dilute it, forehead. Should really just stick the hairdryer on that. 2 secs. So nice and warm, the hairdryer on your fingers. Now then, I'll just paint this yellow with a lighter yellow down the middle bits, and then I'll paint the grey bit back up, or the metallic bit. The exact thing I wanted to avoid is going to happen here, isn't it? I also need to OSL this bastard, which is not what I was looking forward to. I was not planning on that. I forgot about it. Would have been lovely if I'd used the airbrush for a little tuft of some yellow. Just a puff. On the inside here, but now I can't reach it with the airbrush. Not without spraying the entire model. So now I'm gonna have to glaze on the inside here, which is rubbish because it's a tiny, tiny, tiny area. Drakar BCN, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very much a work in progress. I am very slowly adding like weathering and stuff, and realizing that I've forgotten certain things, which is something like this little light in there. I forgot that it was there, so I now have to do glazing to get any kind of OSL going. But that's fine. That's fine. We didn't like sanity anyway. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Have you, do you paint? Do you play? What are your, what do you do, Warhammer-wise? If anything, you might just enjoy watching, You're in the hobby from Warhammer 40k 2nd edition. Wow. 2001 until last year we're out of the hobby. Any specific reason? Just no time or no, didn't fancy it maybe? Also valid. I've only been in the hobby for a relatively short amount of time myself, and it amazes me every time to see what, for one, how long some people are already in the hobby, what they've achieved during that time, because there's some absolutely insane models out there. You're back thanks to Kill Team. Nice, and Blood Bowl. Yeah, oh yeah, other priorities, yes. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? Well, I guess welcome back. Don't know that I'm necessarily the best person to welcome anyone back, because I obviously have only been here for a short amount of time. But I love it when people do what they enjoy. Makes me happy, so. I haven't painted any Blood Bowl stuff yet. Is it fun? It looks really fun. I love how each model is its own thing. All for like individuality and all that. Did he make games fun or not? Absolutely. No, I agree. You can have the best game system imaginable, but if your opponent is a grumpy piece of work, then you're not going to have a lot of fun, are you? And also the other way around, like if you have a really, really fun opponent in a more boring, between quotation marks, setting, it can still be really, really fun. Good thing out about that you don't need much to start playing, easy to learn, hard to master. Ah, okay. I don't really play, so for me it's I'm in it for the painting. But I've played one game of Age of Sigmar, like it was 1,000-point game, I think. I did quite enjoy it, but I don't have the attention span for it. I zone out, and I don't want to be that kind of opponent. I don't really like the idea of playing something that doesn't spark enough joy for me that I'm actually able to keep stay engaged the whole game. Hairdryer. Oh my god, what have I done? I thought I touched the model with my brush, did not realize that it had a load of yellow paint on it. Fortunately, that didn't go over any of the blue. So that would have been a proper disaster. Whew. Hey, Hashimoto, how are you doing? Doing good? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. Not bad. I realized about 20 minutes ago that I forgot that there's a light in there. So I'm now sort of... I won't say panic painting, but it's not an ideal state of mind because it's right underneath these big old tusk things. So the angle was really awkward. I should definitely have yeah, should definitely have done this before I glued the teeth on, but here we are. It's all gravy. Pending a space furry? Yeah. Sorry. It's for a competition at our local hobby store. The competition is a winter themed model, so anything winter themed. And I was like, you know what? I'll do a Space Wolf, and I've never painted a Space Wolf, so I'll do a Space Wolf. I've never painted a Dreadnought, so I'll do a Dreadnought, obviously. And I've never done a snow base either, so thought I'd do that as well. Which is going on here. So it's all yeah, it's a number of firsts. So yeah, I used a resin pour, which I haven't done before, or not really anyway. And I've got like a pinhole here where he will eventually go like all the way in, but he'll go there like that with him on top. And I think it will look cool. I like to think that it will look cool. So yeah, it's a work in progress, but we are making progress at least, which is nice because that doesn't always happen with me. What have you been up to? Have you been painting anything? I saw a few things on Instagram last week, I want to say. Oh, for sure. It looks so cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's yeah, I'm not upset. Let's put it that way. I'm not. I was very concerned when I started weathering because I have never weathered anything seriously. I've only ever done the like very pretty, just off the conveyor belt kind of clean models, because I don't really like the idea of ruining a very nice paint job. But at the same time, I'm also like, oh, the Oni bust, yeah. 2 other things done and almost done, but I can't share them yet because they're free. Ooh, exciting birthday presents. Which reminds me, I need to remember to bring my brother's model with me when I go back to the Netherlands. Mustn't forget. I love made presents. The idea always makes me very happy. Someone is going to receive a present from someone that they really care about and someone they've actually put a lot of work and effort into it. And it looks super cool. Omnibus is almost done. Yeah. Yeah. Can't. Can't be any cooler. Making models for someone and being able to gift them as a present. Right, I will touch that up a bit. I feel like that looks almost convincing. Wrong cup every time. Right, okay, so that is a metallic. So I'm gonna go Corvus Black. And I'll give that a very careful touch of a silver. Thank you for the hydrate. That timing, man. Thank you. Right. I saw the chat moving. I will have a look in 2 seconds. I saw it move from the corner of my eye, but I can't look away at the moment. Ooh, nice. I will have a look in the on Instagram in a moment. Cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I liked that actually earlier. Did I like that? I did. Yeah, it's an awesome model. You're doing her justice, which is hard to do sometimes with really cool models. It's very easy to yeah, either go overboard or right, let me just hairdryer this first. She looks awesome. It's credit where it's due. I really should get a redeem. Blink, you idiot. Why do I have red on my brush? How do I have red on my brush? Good lord. I'll have to touch that up anyway in a bit, but that was silly. I'm really sorry you guys can't see a bloody thing of what I'm doing at the moment. It's awkward positioning for both of us, or for all of us, I guess. I think that'll be alright. Bit of Fenrisian up there. Okay, underneath of this stupid... I guess I could go... sundry dust. I have to remember to take the mixing bowl out of this when this is empty. It's nearly there. It is nearly dead. Nearly empty. The replacement is already on the shelf. But God, the lenses everywhere. How did I not notice these until now? Yeah. Ooh. To be careful, I'm wearing white trousers, so do not want to drop a paintbrush on myself. Where's your apron? Apron, you may ask. It's in the house, I will reply, because I'm a silly sausage and I forgot to bring it outside. Okay. How did I have to get snow on my tissue? On my kitchen roll? I haven't even used. Oh, I have used snow today. Never mind. Okay. Thank you, Captain Grogbog. Appreciate the lurk. That's very kind of you. Ooh. I feel like I should probably... Oh, found a gem that hasn't been done yet. Ay, ay, ay. Now, where did I put my... That'll do. Pigment powder. Now this I'm going to put mostly on the feet and the lower half of the the model. Like, I don't want it too grimdarky, but I do want it not my usual pretty. Thank you, Cassie. I really appreciate it. It's it's a scary process, this one. Because I've never done one, I've never done a Dreadnought. 2, I've never done a Space Wolves model. 3, I've never done anything that has like full-on weathering and stuff on it. Because I normally am too afraid of making my pretty clean model all dirty again. So all the chipping and pigment powders and stuff that I'm putting on it now is tearing me up inside, but I also want it to be a little bit more realistic. Look like I'm smashing it so far. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I did a Siege Studio class a while ago now, and they taught some weathering techniques there, and like scratches and battle damage and rust and stuff, so I tried to use that. But yeah, it's the first time I've actually sort of put it into practice. Do you paint? Or are you more of a just a player, or maybe just a watcher? Also entirely possible. Just looking over at my dog because he made a cute noise. Very new to the hobby though, you're still rough. Yeah, it takes a while. I bet you're better than you think though. You paint and you play a bit? Nice. Do you have a local hobby shop that you go to play, or have you got friends who play as well? Do I play also, or do I paint mostly? I actually only paint, really. I've played one game of Age of Sigmar, like a small game, like a 1,000-point game, once. And I quite liked it, but as I was saying earlier, I don't really have the attention span for these things. As much as I would like to, I get distracted too much. And I don't want to be the opponent who looks on their phone. Just been learning the game. I've been told that Age of Sigmar is more fun or more chill to learn than 40k. So I understand going there first, if that makes sense. So hobby shop close you go to, your partner is a big fan and got you into it. Nice, same. I watched my partner paint some models and I said, oh, that looks really fun. I'd love to try that. And he said, yeah, go on then. He gave me a model to try. I sat there painting, really enjoyed it, and I've basically not really put the paintbrush down since. Which is like 18 months ago now. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is such a chill, and like, that's how he got me too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my other half is the dealer on our in our friend group. Thank you for the follow, Cassie. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's yes, from everyone, do we give real war damage? Yeah, that's one thing I'm not gonna do. I am not going to actually cut into him, because at that point I have to start repainting it again. Now I've painted on the war damage, which I feel is probably enough for someone like me who doesn't really do weathering. I feel like it's a great step in the right direction. Yeah, I like my models to be all pretty and cute and clean normally, and I don't normally paint 40k. I normally paint like Age of Sigmar stuff, like pretty models, and here I am painting a dreadnought. But to be honest, my skills also. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, technically, it is kit bashed. It's not a little bit. I've used 3D printed bits on it, but oh, thank you. I used the airbrush for the base coat on this, which is a big hack, to be honest. It helps a lot to give yourself a smooth starting point, and from there, if you go with edge highlights and stuff, it gets you a really long way. And then after that is a lot of putting into practice what you've watched on YouTube. It's yeah, it's fun. You will crush your foes and smite the ground that they have been birthed in, but I will send you into hells of war for being cute, kawaii. Yeah, I'm every time I pick up a model, I am tempted to paint them real pretty cute stuff. I'm tempted to go a little bit girly pop pink, and like I've got so many very pretty bright colors and neon paint and stuff like that, but I haven't really used them because I'm being exactly bubblegum paint when. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. I don't know if I really want to do like the proper uwu, like gemmed, cutesy stuff. But I do like the idea of, or I do like making things pretty. Bear with, let me show you. I'll show you some, because of the type of stuff I normally paint. It's like this. This is still work in progress, but I had to do that because this is a competition piece that I'm working on. But like normally, it's like black coach and bright colors and God, this is so fiddly now. Let's put it together. But yeah, it's like that, and you've got little ghosts that go with it, which are in like various stages of being painted. This little guy with a long whip and like a cloak thing that my camera won't focus on now, but has like, yeah, it's not going to focus on that without my hand there. And my squigs, I have like really colourful squigs here. Little squiggy. These guys are very cute. I love cute stuff. Makes me so happy. How many hours have I put into it? Ooh, what, in the black coach or in the dreadnought? Probably similar, to be honest. Dreadnought probably slightly more. I love squigs too. They make me, they're so fun, and I used some resin on the bases, so they're running through like some water and stuff, and yeah, they're very silly. This is the kind of stuff that I normally paint, so for me to be painting a dreadnought, serious space wolf. You got an orc army for your first one because you thought the squigs were cute. They are cute. They are cute. They are very cute. I feel like, yeah, to me, this is me like full on like, hey girl, cutesy shit. Paint whatever the hell you like. That is my motto. Like, paint what you think is cute, what you're gonna enjoy. On this dreadnought, let me have a look. I should be able to find out if I can actually look on my own. If I look on my account, content, videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 that Twitch has saved, and the rest has gone to YouTube. So I want to say about 10, maybe. Let's check. YouTube. Bear with. View channel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think about 9 sessions of 3 hours each. Something like that. That have been streamed, and then I've done a couple of evenings here and there. So yeah, 40 hours-ish is probably not far off, maybe a bit more. It's annoying that Twitch deletes videos after a month, I think. So I've got 5 sat on Twitch that I need to upload to YouTube still. And then on YouTube I've got 4 that are Dreadnought related, I think. So yeah, something like that. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting to a point now where I just need to look for things that I want to update, to like touch up, because almost everything else is done and will be messed up if I work on it too much. But I'm a pretty slow painter. I feel that most people would probably be able to get this done way quicker than me. But to me personally, I don't think it's a problem. I quite like painting slowly because I just enjoy the process. I enjoy painting, so for me there's not really any point rushing. Now this I should glue so that stays on. This is also wobbly for some reason, so I'll glue that as well. That is... Rome wasn't built in a day. No, I agree, and I just like to paint. I don't need to have them finished for any like specific event or anything like that. I don't need to have them, well, usually anyway. I don't need to have them on the table to play with or anything like that. I can just do them as and when, and just paint what I like when I like, which is quite a liberating feeling, really. If you think about it, you don't have to worry about when you need to have something done. Well, I have a YouTube, but only to like upload my videos to, like my streams. I don't actually have YouTube, like I don't post videos or anything like that. It's just a channel to preserve what Twitch would otherwise delete. Oh, thank you. You hear an accent. Where are you from? I don't mind you asking. No, I'm from the Netherlands originally. I'm Dutch. So you will hear a bit of potato here and there. I try and hide it as best I can, but I think I'll never be able to fully shake it. It's one of those things I've never been very good at, holding an accent. So I'll always just sound slightly not English. It's I've lived here for nearly 11 years and I still sound slightly off. I get really, really strange like questions over it. Like sometimes I've had people ask me if I'm from Scotland, which is really weird because I don't think I sound Scottish at all. I've had people ask me if I'm from Scandinavia, which is closer. Embrace it, yeah. Oh God. Drop my paintbrush. Yeah, like I don't mind, you know. It's one of those things. I'll never be accentless, so I might as well be the weird Dutchie. Why am I... Oh my God. I keep putting my my brush in the wrong water pot. Which is very silly. You always try to hide your German accent, but at least you can do the enunciation instead. Yeah. I had when I was growing up, I had a boy in school in my class who couldn't say the English R, like the R sound. It always sounded like W when he said it. So rather than sorry, it was more like sorry. Which yeah, we teased him. It wasn't bullying. It was just teasing because it was cute. It wasn't... Yeah. Plus he was just a nice guy. People just didn't bully him. You're Scottish and moved to England this year and you get the same thing. Irish, American, and French. I mean, in 2019, my partner and I, and Erga Max, and a bunch of other people, we went to America to BlizzCon because we wanted to go. that one guy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And the Americans they have no clue. They can't place any of those things. So yeah, I over there is where I heard the Scottish. They also asked German. They asked Scandinavian. I think they skipped Irish actually. But yeah, I've heard crazy things. Scottish sounds amazing to me. I love Scottish. It's one of the better accents to have, in my opinion, because it's charming, just like Irish, and just a good, nice English accent is also very pleasant. Not a fan of some of the more northern accents. German was your first accent? In what way? Like, are you German or? I know that when you spoke, you get a huge. You're American, easy. Ah, I see. Right, I need to because this was originally placed already, but then I had to change the snow material because it just wasn't working the way I wanted it. Okay. To do a little bit of digging, I think. Snow reminds you of a Christmas village like the ones around the model train set. That is correct! It's, the base coat of the snow that I've used is actual model train set snow. So, here we are. It looked a little bit too much like cake icing. So I added a thick layer of the AK snow sprinkles stuff on top. And I'm now going to be very, very brave and glue in my my legs. I mean, you're clearly a wizard. Clearly, knowing all this. Right. Nice and soft to hopefully squidge it in. Should be able to put it somewhere that you guys can see what I'm doing. Exactly, glitzernder Schnee! And I was sat here on stream when I put that stuff on the first time. And I was reading out the instructions on the back, which are all in German. On the main portion of the instructions is huge. It's like the whole back of the box is German instruction. But then when you look on the side where it's the English and French, I think, instructions, it's like one paragraph. So they really don't want to encourage any non-speaking people to use it, or not in the same way anyway. Right. Be brave, Flo. Don't chicken out. You got this, I bless you. Malkav Minis, how are you? Thank you for the raid. Come in, welcome raiders. You're catching me on a crucial point of my stream. I am gluing my model into place. And it's scary. Easy does it, yeah. I think. Malkav, how was your stream? How did it go? What were you working on? Have you got any pictures? I don't know if anyone's able to do a shout out for me for Malkav. I have my hands full, so I can't type !SO Malkav Minis. Everyone go say hi, go drop them a follow and all that jazz. How you doing, Malkav? You alright? Let me have a quick look if I follow you yet. I do not. I do now. What were you working on in stream? All good? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm not bad. I am a little bit scared because I am gluing my my dreadnought to its base. And I think I may have to hold this for a while. No, sorry, there needs to be a space in between !SO. You're making a 40k diorama. So it's !space and then... Sorry, !SO and then space Malkav Minis. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is my first time doing a dreadnought, my first time doing Space Wolves, my first time doing any kind of snow-related stuff. So it's all a bit thirsty. But I think it's going okay. I'm quite happy with how it's going. So yeah, it's. Yeah, it's scary because I'd never like everything else on this. I've never painted Space Wolves, never painted a dreadnought, never painted anything wintry, and I've also never really done any proper like weathering or anything like that on my model. So it's all a bit scary, but it's I think it's coming along. I think it's doing its thing. I have one hand free now, so I'll do the shout out. I do appreciate the effort, Cassie. It's much appreciated. That won't work. For some reason it won't let me paste in there. Not without typing it. There we go. Bonk. Yeah, hopefully this will dry alright. I need to probably put some more glue underneath the foot on this side. And then hope that it dries alright with the snow. Yeah, of course. Happy to shout out. Really appreciate you raiding. What were you working on this evening? Painting looks all done. It's close. It's close. It's getting there. There's still some bits that need to be finished, but I want to put him on the base now, so that I can see what it's going to look like when he's on there. You're used with tech, don't worry. I'm not particularly great either. I know about 4 things about the whole streaming thing, and I need to very often ask questions or Google things, so you're all gravy. Small diorama you called Ambush. Play the guard veteran attacked by a raptor from behind. Ooh, that is very cool. Yeah, you said 40k diorama, but that obviously gonna fall out to make up for it. Ah, bless you. Yeah, this is reacting kind of weirdly with the snow, but that's cool. That's fine. Because we'll just add more snow on top and it will all stick together. Just gonna have to hold it. Tell you about it. You're like lost in streaming things. I agree. There's too much to learn, too much to do, and I just want to sit here and paint and have people maybe enjoy watching me or something. That's the main thing. I just wanna have a good time and share my love for painting with other people and hang out and have a good time. But then there's an awful lot of stuff that comes with it. So much to learn and to do. It's nice though, because it means that we get streamer friends who can help us with stuff like this, which is nice. Last name's your streamer friend who helps you is GPT. Yeah. Fair. Now I want to add a few things to the stream, but it's at the moment because I'm not very good at the tech. See if you're as good as Black. God, don't. Because I'm not very good at all the tech stuff, it makes it so much more time consuming than it needs to be. So I find it quite frustrating to work on like Streamlabs and stuff like that. I've also just noticed that you can see the grey paint underneath here, so I need to do something about that. You're talking with Tomahawk earlier on your stream. You're going to do the diorama off camera because it slows you down a lot. Yeah, and it's for a competition entry. Yeah, this is also a competition entry, and it's slightly mortifying, like how much time it all takes. It is a bit stressful, but it's worth it. That you have no time for. I feel you. I feel you. feel like if I put enough pigment powder on here, it won't be obvious that I haven't painted the underneath. And I can say with a fair amount of certainty that the judge for this competition isn't going to be watching me in my stream. He's still wobbling. And that's just a final result, not the process. No, that's fair. But I feel that, like, pigment powders aren't supposed to be used as oh shit, I didn't paint this bit. I mean, I don't know, obviously, like, they might well not care, but it's... I feel like I would personally not necessarily go for that. Alright, so this snow does weird things with super glue, which I should have realized, really, because everything does weird things with super glue. So I'm just hoping to sort of gloop it in and then stick the snow with the super glue. You love pigments that look awesome and they can hide any mistake. Yeah. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I don't really use them normally because I don't really weather things normally. Because I'm I like things pretty and shiny, girl. But they, I felt like in this case they were warranted. Where's my stick gone? There it is. Oh yeah, that'll dry okay. We'll just put some more snow on it when it's dry, and then no one will know. You know what? I don't hate that. I should do a bit more of the liquid frost on the ice. There's another weird little thing. Like you slap that on, sort of, and it turns into almost like ice crystals. I've got super glue all over my fingers. It looks all glue, all hard. I'm gonna have to spend some time with a pumice stone later. This is very strange stuff, this. And I do like it. It's an interesting product. Now, for those of you who aren't in the loop yet, I'm going to let you in on the biggest hack. Johan, how are you doing? How's it going? How's it going? The biggest hack, hairdryer. Welcome, Raiders! Marebringer, how are you? White Wolf, how's it going? Hello, hello. Jet, how are you doing? Welcome, Raiders, welcome, welcome. Johan, White Wolf, how's it going? How were your streams this evening? What are you working on? Baldy! How's it going? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a lovely evening. I have glued my dreadnought on his base. And I'm now trying to hide the fact that superglue does weird things to the snow. Black on Bellicor, yeah, I saw. He looks awesome. He really does look awesome. Not sick of him yet? Burnout. A little bit. He's very large, so it's easy to get a bit done with it. Like, I love the black coach with all my heart. I'm not looking forward to going back and finishing that because I've had so many fun projects in the meantime that I just want to start the next one. I don't want to go back and finish old projects, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it makes sense. You're a painter too. Johan, what were you working on today? Also, I need some more shoutouts. Control V. Stream was good, painting the last bit before tournament next week, and we finished one whole token piece. Woohoo! Still, one token piece is more than no token piece. It's like I said when I said to my partner when he was making a curry, and I said, you should chop an onion and put it through the sauce. He was like, what? It's just an onion. I said, yeah, but one vegetable is more vegetable than no vegetable. And he's now throwing that back in my face every time I... every time I chop an onion, it's like, ah, it's one vegetable. Surprised you two don't follow each other yet. I mean, you do now, obviously, but... that you didn't before. I see you thinking, White Wolf. I can tell. Actually, I do follow Johan. I just did. Right, I think that's it for the snow effects. I may need to build it up slightly in the front before I... but it needs to dry first. One watcher in the dark for your Deathwing Knight. You need it for the +4 invulnerable save as a once a game action, yeah. Me, I'm innocent, liar. You are far from innocent, but you're also wonderful, so you're forgiven. Smiska Pisk, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Even the devil was once an angel. This is true. This is so true. I kind of need to wait until he's dry now. Or like until this lump here has completely hardened and solidified. So that I can glue his other half on. Because... like, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Me and Wife was like besties by now. Exactly. I'm actually quite happy with that. Which is saying something. Yeah, it's coming together, I know, right? It's probably, I want to say, one more session maybe? Just to find mistakes. Is this the Dreadnought with the printed wolves accessories? It is, yes. Literally die when you see that format, I know, right? Adorbs! You should probably have some snow on that, actually. Maybe when it's dry. Bit of snow. Bit of snow on his dick cloth, which he technically doesn't have, but. Man, I'm so scared I'm gonna fuck him up, so I need to, like, probably just, like, breathe. Stop scaring myself. Love how tight-knit this community is. Everyone knows everyone, and everyone is so kind. It's so completely different to the, like, the gaming community. Like, the miniatures and models community, everyone is like, oh, I know you, I know you. Everyone is in each other's streams and sending support and love and tips and tricks and stuff like that. Whereas in, if you go to, some of the more... my first introduction with Twitch was, Warhammer streams. Not Warhammer streams, sorry, World of Warcraft streams. And they are not very fun. They're not very nice. People aren't very kind to each other. And it's just... yeah, it's not the nicest place to be most of the time. Almost midnight and work tomorrow. Turns out I've got to go sleep. Thank you so much for dropping in, Malk. It's been really, really fun. And sleep well. Hope to see you again soon. It's hard not to be nice. I agree. It's a lot harder not to be nice than it is to be nice. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like the only sensible thing to do. I don't actually understand why anyone would want to not be nice, but here we are. But yeah, I feel like the Warhammer community is a very pleasant community for all these kinds of things. Like miniature painting in general, people are really welcoming, friendly, helpful, considerate, and supportive. Everyone's just really, really kind to one another, and it's so... yeah, it's so wholesome. It's, yeah. It's been a very pleasant experience for me. I've been streaming just over a year now, and I really was not expecting it to be anything like this, to be honest. I thought it was going to be just my excuse to get online, get painting, have it as a reason to do more painting, because I've always struggled with getting myself to do any kind of hobby for myself. The hobby shop we went to, they were very welcome. Exactly what you're saying. Yeah. The only person who ever craps on my work is me. I'm the same. It's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I went to one hobby shop in Colchester. 40k. Really nice place. Really nice hobby store. Went there sort of early on in our... in my hobby journey, before we found our local hobby store, which is actually closer to us and more well, makes way more sense to go there. And this hobby store in Colchester, the guy there was saying that he had an awful lot of guys come in and ask the owner to hide or to destroy the boxes so that they could take the grey sprues home with them, and tell their girlfriends that they were second-hand or eBay rescue or something like that, so they didn't have to explain how much money they spent. Which I just find absolutely fucking heartbreaking. Like, why would you ever not want your partner to do stuff that they enjoy and that they love? It makes me really upset that it's apparently a thing that some women don't support their partners. Because they asked me when I came in, they're like, oh my god, do you play Warhammer? Do you do Warhammer? I was like, yeah. Yeah, well, mostly I paint, but yes, I do Warhammer. Buddy! This is my other half in the background to come pick up the dog for a little walk. You spent £300 last month, your Kels was telling you to spend more. Yeah, Nick is still telling people how when we went to Nottingham to our annual Warhammer World Warhammer World trip, and we went to Element Games to see where everything gets shipped from, and he picked up one box of, like, I think it was some Legion Imperialis or something small, and I said, is that all you're getting? And he was like, what kind of girlfriend are you? They're telling me to spend more on Warhammer. That's crazy. Like, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, well, just, I want you to buy nice things, and while in Rome and all that. It do be like that sometimes, unfortunately. It's a similar thing with your music shop. If you pay an extra £5, they will give you a receipt with a total of what you wanted to say. Oh, for a new guitar. Oh my god, that is crazy. The lucky ones. Yeah, I always, to me, it's, I can't personally understand why you wouldn't want your partner to do the things they want to do. If you love someone, surely they also you also love the things that they're enthusiastic about. At least it's that way for me. I feel like once the bills are paid and you've maybe put something a little bit away in savings or whatever, spend the rest of your money however you want to spend it. Buy your war dollies, get some paint, go buy some cork or whatever. It's like, it's an expensive hobby, but if it's something you or your partner enjoys and it should support, yeah. See, a night out will cost more than me going to a Warhammer shop. Like, I don't. Yeah, I'll never understand why some people think that one thing is okay to spend money on and another thing isn't. And it's an expensive hobby, but you get a lot for your money, right? Because you buy a model, you build a model, you paint a model, you play with a model. Like, not very many hobbies have that kind of time return on, say, 40 quid for a box of, what are they, Intercessors, £37 or whatever. Like, that's gonna take you a while to paint, ages to play. You're getting to play Blood Bowl if it costs you your life, yeah. I'm the same, White Wolf. It's I also struggle with mental health, and during the winter especially, it's especially hard to try and stay out of that downward spiral. So being able to paint and being able to create is huge, and it keeps my mind in a way better mindset than any other hobby ever has previously. We work so that we can live, and we don't live and enjoy our earnings so that we can work more and not live. Yeah, absolutely. He's like, why not use the money that you've worked really hard for? Obviously within reason, like be sensible. Don't spend your every penny on Warhammer and not have anything for emergencies and stuff like that. But it's also cheaper than to go out to the bar every weekend as well. 100%. I 100% agree. Like, I've got co-workers who go out on the town once, twice a week. Hundreds they must spend every weekend. Crazy. Your wife went out, had 3 drinks, spent 40 quid. Yeah, absolutely. It's buy a gin and tonic, 12 quid. My tequila, my lady, my lady. 10 points from the correct film that quote is from. Ooh. I want to say Pulp Fiction, but I don't think it is. That is the only movie that comes to mind where something like that. Cabin in the Woods, yeah, say. That makes way more sense. I don't watch movies. I have a movie night this weekend on Sunday. The stereotypical problem with tequila is that when one gets past the mouth, he'll smuggle in all of his tequila friends across the border. So, yeah. Let me see what the movie night is this week, because I don't actually know what we're going to watch this weekend. Let's have a look at the poll. Results. Looks like Five Nights at Freddy's so far. The options were Five Nights at Freddy's, Jojo Rabbit, which I'm not particularly keen on. I put Deadpool and Wolverine in there. And Edward Scissorhands was also an option, and 47 Ronin. But yeah, it looks like Five Nights at Freddy's, which I also haven't seen. So, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. As I know it's like horror, isn't it? And I'm not a huge horror fan, but as long as I'm watching it at home, and it's 5 o'clock on a Sunday, so I think I'll be all right. But 47 Ronin, good too. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like it's all serious. I don't really like serious movies. I've literally watched K-pop Demon Hunters 4 times in the last month, or a month and a half. That's it's not scary. It's just gross. Yeah, it's. I quite like the idea of scary movies. Cabin in the Woods horror comedy. Oh, okay. I liked oh my god, what's the one with? Oh man, I'll have to check Discord for that, because I know movie night. And we've watched so many things. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I think that's the one where they go, we want Ryan Reynolds making inappropriate jokes of touching stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I put Deadpool and Wolverine in there. Also, a movie I really, really enjoyed, actually, with the other Ryan in it, Ryan Gosling, The Fall Guy. Really, really fun movie that was. Yeah, I like that. I also, for the first time, watched The Fifth Element. That was the August movie. And September was The Princess Bride. Also, for the first time. Hadn't seen it before. So, I'm seeing some good movies on our Discord movie nights. The amount of Easter eggs in that movie is amazing. It's so well done. Oh yeah, I loved it. Yeah, multipass, exactly. I feel like movies that don't take themselves too seriously are just so much more fun than if it's all, yeah, serious. Anyway, it's nearly 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to also do a little raid to someone. Anyone got any suggestions? I'm thinking Ready Player One. Oh yeah, absolutely. Bedtime, lol, same. Yeah, we're same time zone, so is Zombie's not streaming? 11 o'clock. You pack up and head to bed. Been lovely. Thank you so much for the raid, Johan. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a pleasure as always. Take care. Have a nice night. Yeah, so Zombie normally finishes around the time, like about 40 minutes before I finish. It was nice to meet you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Cassie. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I'm thinking of raid suggestions. I've got Gondors that I'm tempted by, or Chronicler, Visit the Chronicler, or possibly, I don't know. Who would you recommend, Johan? I like Chronicler. He's cool. Let's see what he's up to. See what he's up to. Building something. No, he's building a Thanatar. Hobby time. Thelis. He's gaming tonight. Ah, okay. I might copy paste that and just send them a little follow so I can find them in the future. Hobby time at Healy's. I'll drop him a follow. Oh, he's playing at Car Shop Simulator. Oh, that's the Warhammer version. Yeah, I'll have to I'll send us over to visit the Chronicler because I do like him. Flash raid. Right. Everyone, I've had a really nice stream. Thank you all so much for your kind words, for your support, for the new follows, for the nice chats. It's been really, really nice. And I'm gonna create a raid. We're gonna go to visit the Chronicler. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. I will be back streaming on Saturday. Daytime stream, so from sort of around 2 o'clock normally. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you then. And if not, maybe next time. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. Sleep well when it gets to that point. And see you all soon. Bye bye.